I tried screaming you.
You tried it again, but you didn't succeed this time, did you?
So what are you doing?
Just doing all the chores. It's a lovely day out today.
Yeah. That chicken looks weird. Bella feathers.
Yeah, all of our chickens are molting right now.
So they all look weird.
Yep. I'm doing my chores all backwards today and threw my whole schedule off. I even took a shower before I did chores, which is something I very rarely do. So this is just a whole backwards day today. The turkeys are beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is with the turkeys, but they are after Miley.
They like keep following me around. It's creepy.
Now I don't know if it's because they're just wanting to be friendly and curious or whether they want to do something mean to her, but they always are following her around. You know, I just realized something. You're wearing the same outfit that you've worn for the last, 2 days now? I think it's probably time for you to go in the house and find something different to wear.
I like this dress. It has pockets. That's why I like this dress.
And it's probably really comfy, isn't it?
Yes.
But for 3 days, I think that's a little bit long. Of course, it's good laundry conservation.
Can you help me?
Trapped in here by turkeys. You know what? I did the chores backwards today, and I haven't fed them yet. And so I think they're just looking for food. We just need to go up there and feed them.
And there's chickens!
Yeah, all the chickens are looking for food, too. Let's go up and feed the turkeys first, and then we'll come back and feed these guys. But first, I need to get these guys some water.
Mom, I want you to go first. Outside.
You're letting me go first?
Yes! The turkeys are scared of you!
Well, who's going to save me from the turkeys?
Turkeys will follow you around.
Okay, let's go. Come on, turkeys. These meat birds are so difficult to feed because they all crowd around the dish and everything. So what I like to do is get out here, and when they are out away from it, I run. Oh gosh, there's some in here already. But what I like to do is I like to shut the coop up. I like to get them all out. Shut the coop. Stay up there. Nope, stay up there. At least I got half of them out, which will help. They are crazy, crazy, crazy when you feed them. They're all waiting by the door. And they all come. Okay, now it's time to feed the turkeys. Come on, turkeys. Here, turkeys. Come here. Here you go. Now, rooster. Hey. It's not your food. Go on. No. So you decided to come back out here again, huh?
Yep.
You got a different dress on. It's got the same print, but it is a different dress than what you were wearing before.
The other dress doesn't have the black here.
That's better.
And I can egg.
Found an egg, huh? Okay, well, let's go inside and get some brunch or some lunch or something to munch. How about that?
Okay.
So I have all these apples right here, and I'm getting ready to get them into the crock pot to make some apple butter. And then once I do that, I think I'm going to try to get some chicken canned. But we'll see how it goes. I got the crock pot full of apples now, and I'm getting ready to add in the sugar and all the seasonings. I am combining 2 different recipes because I couldn't find one that I really liked. The first recipe that I found called for 4 cups of sugar, and I just thought that was going to be incredibly sweet because our apples are already sweet. So I looked for a different one, and I found one that calls for 1 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and 1/2 cup of honey. And I decided to go with that recipe, but I didn't like the spices that it called for because it calls for 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. On the first recipe that calls for 4 cups of sugar, it calls for 3 teaspoons of cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And to me that sounded a lot better, so I'm using the spices from that recipe along with the sugar from the other recipe. So anyway, I got the 2 sugars and all of the spices combined into here. I'm just going to go ahead and pour it over the apples. And drizzle over the honey. Then once you get it mixed up really well, you taste test it to make sure it's gonna taste good for the family. Now that I have apple butter in the crock pot cooking, I'm going to tackle this. I've got 5 chickens thawed here. I'm going to cut the legs and thighs off and go ahead and cook them for supper. Hopefully it'll be meals for 2 nights at least. And then I'm going to can the breast meat and get some broth started with the bones. So we'll see how far I get today on this. So I got it all done. That was a lot of chopping and cutting. But anyway, I got the chicken breast ready to can. Got the legs and thighs ready to bake. I still need to add seasoning, and then I'll throw them in the oven. And then the bones ready to make broth with. I'm going to throw them in the fridge for today and then probably start the broth either tonight or tomorrow. As you can see, I left a lot of meat on there. I'm just not very patient with standing here and trimming it all off. After I'm done making the broth, I'll just take the meat off the bones at that time. I added salt, and then I put this Italian garden dressing mix and rub on. This is delicious on chicken and pork chops. Oh dear, so I was wondering why I wasn't smelling the apple butter cooking yet. It helps if you plug it in. Out of that big bowl full of breast meat that I cut up, I got 15 half-pint jars, so that's pretty good. I got 10 on the bottom and 5 on the top. Getting ready to process them. The apples are finally cooking and smelling really good. The chicken I'm cooking for supper is almost done. Oh yeah, that looks very pretty. I like that.
Right there.
Let's run out real quick and get the mail. Haven't even taken time to come outside and get the mail yet today. It's been such a busy day. So quiet and peaceful out here. Hear the sound of the cows. We now have cattle out here across the road from us, and it's really cool. I love hearing them. Get the mail real quick. Wow, looks like you're getting lots of awesome pictures.
I think I saw Mika just running.
Wow, we've got the sound of coyotes over that way. Cattle out that way.
You think the coyotes might get the cows?
I don't know. They could get calves, but I don't know if they could get cows.
Are there any calves? Yeah.
No, I think those are all cows.
I think I saw Mika just running.
Wow, we've got the sound of coyotes over that way. Cattle out that way.
You think the coyotes might get the cows?
I don't know. They could get calves, but I don't know if they could get cows.
Are there any calves? Yeah.
No, I think those are all cows. I think they've recently weaned their calves, maybe. I don't know.